Hey guys, it's Heather here. You're probably used to seeing me on the news, but I actually used to be a personal chef, so cooking is my passion, and I thought I'd share it with all of you. So I'm just gonna make some quick, everyday, weeknight meals that I make during the week that I thought I'd pass along to you. So what I'm gonna do tonight is a pork involtini, and it's super easy, and it's a great way to impress guests. So what I do is I take a pork chop. You could also use a pork tenderloin if you want, whatever you have on hand. And just take a big piece of saran wrap and cover the pork chop loosely. And then you're gonna need one of these guys. And I like to use the flat side, not the bumpy side. That way you don't tear into the meat. So literally, just pound it out. And this is a great way to get rid of some of that aggression if you've had a bad day at work. Just pound it out. And you want to get it pretty flat. So I kind of like turn it over, and so this way we're just stretching out the meat so we can stuff it later. And you'll see what I mean. And don't be afraid, really get in there. And obviously you don't want to use the same cutting board that you're going to use your vegetables and everything like that, because you don't want to contaminate the cutting board. So I always make sure I have one cutting board for meat and poultry and another cutting board for vegetables. There you go. So probably about a quarter to an inch to a half an inch thick. Okay. So that's about the thickness you want it. Okay, so now I'm going to make the stuffing for this pork, and I'm going to start by chopping an onion. Here's the proper way to chop an onion. You just want to cut off the end, just like that. Cut it in half. Obviously take the outer skin off, and it comes off in one nice fell swoop, just like that. And then what you want to do is just make lengthwise slits, vertical lengthwise slits, just like that. And then take your knife and come in, and you just want to cut horizontally 2 or 3 cuts, just like that. And then you take your knife and you cut down, and look at that, it's a perfect dice every time. Isn't that easy? Once you learn this trick, you will never cut an onion another way again. It just makes for a perfect, even, uniform dice every time. And it's fast. Okay, voila. So I'm going to reserve the second half of this onion to put in our risotto that we're going to make as a side dish to accompany the pork. It's going to be delicious. And a lot of people get afraid of making a risotto. It is actually much easier than you think. It just requires a lot of patience and time. Okay, now I'm just going to saute the onions for our pork mixture. So just turn this on. A little extra virgin olive oil to coat the pan. Just a couple tablespoons. And we'll let that heat up, and I'm just going to put, I don't know, about a half a cup of onions. And since it's kind of a lot, that'll probably take a good 10 minutes for them to simmer. And I'm also going to add 2 cloves of garlic to this mixture. So I'm just going to smash it. I think it's the easiest way to cut garlic, is just smashing it just like that. I'll do one more. Just kind of put the knife like that and just with your hands smash it. And it really removes the outer thing pretty easily. And I'm just going to quickly dice that up. And we'll just go ahead and add that to our onions. And the reason I do onions before garlic is because the onions take a lot more time to cook. Garlic only needs maybe 2 minutes to cook. Okay. And we'll just continue sauteing that up. And then I'm going to add some spinach. And I just get the prepackaged spinach. It's already washed, it's already dried in your supermarket. It's real easy. You can use frozen spinach too if you want, but I find this just really convenient. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. It looks like a lot of spinach, but it's actually not once you start cooking it down. You know, that's probably half the bag. And it looks like a lot, but wait till you see it just wilts down real quickly.